is terrifying, and while doing research for this video, looking at the photos of him, excuse me? You're telling me this guy is just out there doing these things and I never saw it? What is kind of funny though is his name, because the name Jeff to me is just not scary. Like, no offense for any Jeffs out there, although you probably don't want your name to be scary. Jeff just seems so normal. Why is his name Jeff? Then we have the Russian sleep experiment, which I have heard of many, many years ago, and it gave me nightmares the first time I heard it, especially the photo that goes along with this creepypasta. By the way, I'm sure you know by now, but these images in this video, they're disturbing, so just keep an eye out for that. Set in the 1940s, this story involves Soviet researchers who trap political prisoners in a sealed room, exposing them to experimental gas that prevents them from sleeping. At first, the subjects appear calm, but as days pass, their behavior becomes increasingly erratic and violent. They start attacking their own selves, tearing off their flesh and displaying terrifying levels of strength. And when researchers try to intervene, the subjects reveal they have become something beyond human, addicted to the gas and resistant to life without it. And the story ends with a chilling revelation, which is sleep may be humanity's only defense against madness. Ugh, anything with experimentation really freaks me out. There's actually real stories from history about people being experimented on, which I could do a video about, but when it comes to like real life stories, that's even worse, and I don't know if you guys want to hear about that. Let me know. Then we have Smile.dog, and I feel like everyone's seen this picture. I have seen this picture, but I've never like heard about the story or what it really means behind this photo. Smile.dog is based on a cursed image, usually of a dog with human-like teeth smiling menacingly. The image is said to cause madness or death to those who view it, and the curse can only be lifted by sending the image to someone else. The main character in the story receives the cursed image and suffers from disturbing nightmares and paranoia. The image spreads like a virus, with people being forced to pass it on or succumb to its effects. Victims often claim that the dog wants to be let in before going insane. Ugh, I hate cursed pictures, okay? And now I feel bad because I showed it to all of you guys. But don't worry, clearly this creepypasta has been out for like over a decade probably. We've all seen it and we're all still here, okay? We're all fine, nothing has happened, so don't freak out. Don't tell your parents on me. Then we have Cove, which is actually one that I have talked about on this channel, and I do find it really interesting. Anything about like old TV shows that disappeared, banned episodes and stuff like that, I love. Told as a series of forum posts, Cove recounts memories of a strange children's show from the 1970s. Viewers remember odd, unsettling puppets and strange plots. As they continue to discuss the show, they realize that its themes were darker than they originally thought, with references to child abduction and eerie chanting. One user recalls that during one episode, the characters screamed for hours while the screen showed only static. The twist comes when someone reveals their mother said there was never a show called Cove, just static on the TV while the kids sat watching entranced. Ugh. I cannot even imagine what these parents thought when they saw their kids just staring at static on a television. Then we have one called Ben Drowned, and I have heard this one, haven't covered it on this channel before, I don't think, but this is about the Legend of Zelda having kind of like a haunted aspect to it. In this creepypasta, a young man acquires a used copy of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the Nintendo 64. After booting up the game, he notices strange behavior. The game appears to be haunted by the spirit of a boy named Ben. The NPCs start calling the player Ben, and the game glitches in ways that seem too specific to be random. Ben begins to torment the player, appearing as a distorted, creepy version of the game's characters. As the player delves deeper, the haunting intensifies, with Ben communicating through cryptic messages and manipulating the game in terrifying ways. I have never played Legend of Zelda, but I'm sure experiencing this would be terrifying. I think back, I would say when I was in college, maybe 2013, there was like a trend where people were asking, was it like ChatGPT? It was some like online AI chat thing, if they knew why Ben drowned or something. thing, and I did that and it was terrifying because the online AI was like talking to me about it. I vaguely remember, but it happened. Then we have the Rake, which I have done a video about, and these images are also really terrifying. The Rake is a pale humanoid creature with long, sharp claws and large black eyes. It has been sighted by various people, typically at night, watching them while they sleep.